Mumford's Adventures. Sometimes when I'm awake at night, I think about what I want to be when I grow up. Maybe I could be an acrobat in the circus. I would fly through the air with the greatest of ease. Maybe I could be a famous artist. Or a great actor. Or a world-class athlete. As I fall asleep, the first star appears and I make a wish. Now I know what I want to be when I grow up. An astronaut. B. Zoe and the Runaway Ball. Oh no! There goes Zoe's ball. It bounces by the baby and flies past a row of bushes. It bumps into a big balloon. Barkley barks at the ball. Ernie hits the ball with his bat. The ball pops into Elmo's bag. Good catch, Elmo. C. C is for cookie. Cookies! Cookies! Best things to eat. Chocolate cupcakes are also a treat. Carrots taste good. Me like that crunch. Corn on the cob makes very nice lunch. Cucumbers are cool. Me can't get enough. Cauliflower, cabbages. Me love that stuff. Cookie Monster's crazy about cantaloupe, too. Caramel is good, but very hard to chew. All these things delicious, but cookies still the best. Me give you one of these, and then me eat the rest. Wasn't that fun? Thanks for eating with me. And now that food's all gone, let's eat the letter C. D. Diddly diddly dee. Diddly diddly raggin'. 4 monsters are scared by a dragon. Diddly diddly og. A monster pets a dog. Diddly diddly all. A monster loves his doll. Diddly diddly ish. A monster eats a dish. Diddly diddly uck. A monster swims with a duck. Diddly diddly ants. Monsters do a dance. Diddly diddly e. Monsters all love D. E. Easels for everyone. Who is that behind the easel? It's Ernie. His nose is covered with paint. Bert is painting an enormous elephant. But what is missing? 2 floppy ears. What does Big Bird enjoy painting? A nest full of eggs. Who is posing for the art class? She's wearing bracelets up to her elbows. It's Zoe. She's wearing earrings, too. Everyone loves painting. F. Elmo's friends. Friends have feathers. Friends have fur. Friends have fangs. Friends have fins. Some friends even have fleas. Some friends can fly. Some friends can float. Some friends are fit. Some friends are fat and like it like that. Friends are all different, but in one way they are the same. Can you guess how? Friends are fun. G. Gee whiz. Hello there. It is I, your furry pal Grover. I am looking for my letter G. It is around here somewhere. Perhaps it got lost in this tall grass. Would you help me look for it? Here is a goose, and there is a goat. But I do not see my G. Do you? While I sit on this gate and wait, I will eat some green grapes. I can see that it is not going to be an easy job finding this G. I will spread a glob of glue here. Maybe the G will get stuck in it. Then I will be able to grab it. Okay. I will try a more gentle approach. I will play a little song on my guitar. Perhaps the G will want to come out and listen. Well, that did not work. I will snap on some goggles and ask these goldfish if they have seen my G. Maybe I need glasses to see better. With these glasses, I will gaze around this lovely garden for my G.
Excuse me, Mr. Giraffe. Have you seen my G? Goodness gracious! There is my G. Oh, I am so glad.
H. Mumford waved his wand up over his head. "A la peanut butter sandwiches," is what he said. Now Mumford makes magic and pulls from his hat a huge hippopotamus. How about that? The hippo will need a playmate, of course. Mumford reaches inside and pulls out a horse. The horse is feeling so hungry today. Mumford pulls from his hat a bundle of hay. Something is clucking inside Mumford's hat. "That hay is my home. Burk, burk, burk," says the hen. "I need that. Burk." The hen wants a friend that is smaller than she. Mumford lifts out a hamster that's cute as can be. They are all feeling happy. They each have a friend. "The magic show's over," says Mumford. The end. Me, myself, and I. I can be for ice cream cone and ice skates on my shelf. But the most important I is the name I call myself. Even as a baby, an infant, oh so small, I was learning all the time. I felt like 10 feet tall. Now I'm near incredible. My mommy thinks so too. I can write my name in ink and count to 42. I'm not afraid of insects that inch along my arm. Some say bugs are icky. I know they mean no harm. I have imagination that sets me free to roam to islands that are far away while never leaving home. I'm full of big ideas for things I could invent. I may be an inventor or even president. I could go on forever, but bragging's impolite. So I'll feed my pet iguana, and then I'll say good night. J. A jeans and jacket day. It's a jeans and jacket day. A day for you and me. Hooray! A day for jests. A day for jokes. A day to spend with jolly folks. A day for playing Jack and Jill. For rolling down the biggest hill. Whoa! A day for eating jam on bread. A day for standing on your head. A day for jumping rope with friends. With any luck, it never ends. A day for juggling jelly beans in your jacket and your jeans. A jazzy, jamming jamboree. A day for you, a day for me. K. K is for kisses. Here is a trumpet, a ball, and some keys. What starts with K? Blow a kiss to it, please. Here is a monster, a kitten, a shoe. What starts with K? Blow a kiss to that, too. Here is a bird, a king, and a heart. Did that K word get kissed? My, but you're smart. Here is a book, a kite, and a table. Blow a kiss to the K word, if you are able. Here is a dog, some ketchup, and a fan. Please blow the K word a kiss, if you can. Here is a kangaroo, a bowl, and some glue. What starts with K? You know what to do. We're all finished with K. But here's one more request. Would you blow me a kiss now? Thanks. You're the best. L. The princess who wouldn't laugh. Once there was a princess who wouldn't laugh. Her father, King Louis, declared that whoever could make Princess Lily laugh would get some lovely lollipops. A lad ate his lunch while lifting some lambs. Some lumberjacks sang a lullaby while standing on one leg. A lass tried to lasso a large lobster. A lady juggled lemons while standing on a lion. Lily is still not laughing, King Louie lamented loudly. Just then, two lads loped by lugging a ladder. They crashed into the lunching lad, who was listening to the lumberjacks, who were looking at the lobster, which landed in King Louie's lap. Princess Lily laughed and laughed.
M. Grover's Marvelous Mountain. Hello there. Would you like to climb a mountain with a monster? Let us first check our map. Up we go. We have reached the top of the mountain. It is cold, so I will put on my muffler and mittens. Now we will head down. Move out of the way, please, Moose. Here is another mountain. This is mighty hard work. Shall we stop for a meal? We have marshmallows, muffins, melon, and some milk. Up we go again. Pant, pant. My goodness. We are at the top of the next mountain. Maybe we should take a moment to marvel at the moon. We must march down again. Mind the marbles. Mommy! Wasn't that marvelous?
N. No nap for Natasha. Bye, Ingrid. Bye, Humphrey, called Big Bird the babysitter. Don't worry about Natasha. I'll make sure she takes a nap. But Natasha didn't want a nap. She wanted noodles. She wanted nectarines. Natasha hid under her napkin. I see your nose, said Big Bird. Now, Natasha, said Big Bird. No more nonsense. It's nap time. Big Bird helped Natasha put on a new nightie and zipped it up to her neck. But Natasha didn't want to nap. She wanted to visit the neighbors and find out the news. Big Bird picked Natasha up and took her back to his nest. He rocked her and sang a few notes of his favorite lullaby. At long last, that sleepy noggin nodded off. Nighty-night.
O. Oscar's Ode to O. O is a grouch's letter. It's the only one for me. If grouches had no letter O, just think where we would be. We couldn't cut up onions, making people cry. We couldn't eat cold oatmeal or yucky olive pie. We wouldn't have slimy octopuses or owls in the night. We wouldn't have odd ostriches. They're a grouch's favorite sight. We couldn't squish up oranges or throw peels down on the floor. We couldn't row without an O. We wouldn't have an oar. We wouldn't have grouch orchestras sounding awful when they play. So now you know that the letter O deserves a grouch hooray.
P. Zoe's purple pants. A package came from the postman all the way from Paris, France. My parents knew I wanted a pair of purple pants. My pants have lots of pockets. They hold most of my stuff. See, here's my pen and paper dolls. And here's my powder puff. I have pennies and a party horn, a pickle and a pear. Prairie Dawn just stares and says, "What else do you have in there?" There's a pinwheel and a postcard from pirates in Peru. A poster of a porcupine and pansy petals, too. There's a feather from a peacock, a print of puppy paws, a poem I wrote in preschool, and pearls from Santa Claus. A piggy bank, a python, some paint, a paperback. And now my only problem is I have to put them back.
Q. The quiz show. Hello, everybody! It's Guy Smiley here, and welcome to the quiz show. Contestants, are you ready? Here is your first question. What is a container that often holds milk? Yes, Elmo? A quart? That is correct, Elmo. Here is the next question. What is a warm blanket that people put on their bed? Yes, Prairie Dawn? A quilt? That is correct, Prairie. Are you all quivering with excitement? Here is the next question. What sound does a duck make? Yes, Bert. Quack, quack. That is quite correct, Bert. Well, the score is now tied. Here is the last question. Ready? What coin is worth 25 cents? All three of you buzzed. Well, no point in quibbling over who was first. What is the answer, everyone? A quarter! That is absolutely right. We have a tie game. You all get the grand prize. Bring it out, Grover. one of you gets your very own quart of milk to quench your thirst, a quilt to keep you warm, a quacking duck for no reason whatsoever, and a cash prize of a shiny quarter.
R. Ernie's riddle.
Hey, Buddy Bert,
Said Ernie one day.
I've got a riddle for you.
Not right now, Ernie, said Bert. I'm reading.
If you guess the right answer, you'll get a reward,
said Ernie. Oh, all right, replied Bert.
Okay,
Said Ernie.
here's your first clue. I'm looking for something that starts with the letter R.
A radio? A rolling pin? A rocket? A fishing reel? Asked Bert.
Nope,
Said Ernie.
this thing is little and very cute.
A rabbit? A baby raccoon?
No, Bert,
Said Ernie.
it's yellow.
It's my rain boot.
Nope,
Said Ernie. Give me another hint, said Bert.
okay,
Said Ernie.
it's made of rubber, like your rain boot.
A rubber ball? A rubber band? It's this rubber chicken.
Nope, and definitely not.
Said Ernie.
I love it more than raspberries, ravioli, and roller skates put together.
That's easy, said Bert. It's rubber ducky.
Right!
Said Ernie.
And now for your reward. I'd like to sing Row, row, row your boat for you.
S. Slimy's sister, Sloppy. I'm Oscar's pet worm, Slimy, and my name begins with S. I live in Oscar's trash can, a squishy, squashy mess. I have a sister, Sloppy. She's a lot of fun, it's true. We sip our milk through silly straws and share some secrets, too. We love to slither in the sink. On soap, we slip and slide. Some days we sing and swing on swings. We're always side by side. And when the sun begins to set, we snuggle in a heap and sigh big sighs and close our eyes and slip right off to sleep.
T. Elmo's ticklish tea. Tickle a twiddlebug. Tickle a teddy bear. Tickle a tiger. But you'd better take care. Tickle a trumpet player. tickle someone tapping. Tickle someone's tummy while that somebody is napping. Tickling a turtle doesn't work so well. Tickle a teacher during show and tell. Tickle Telly Monster on his big toe. Now it's your turn to tickle Elmo. You. Under my umbrella. Rapping, tapping, pitter-pat upon my window pane. I reach for my umbrella. Oh, joy! It's going to rain! Pouring, pelting, streaming down, raindrops on every head. But under my umbrella, I'm warm and dry instead. Though rain makes some unhappy, and some say rain's unfair. I love jumping up and down in puddles everywhere. Some say that rain is ugly, with gloomy, stormy showers. But I say rain is useful. It helps to grow the flowers. So if you're feeling soggy, bedraggled, and so blue, get under my umbrella. There's always room for two. V. Ernie and the vacuum salesman. One day, Ernie's bell rang. A salesman stepped in.
Good day, sir,
he said with a very wide grin. I'm selling this vacuum. You can't live without it. It cleans like a dream. There's no doubt about it.
Yes, sir,
said the man in a velvety voice. This wondrous machine is the vacuum of choice. Then he turned the thing on. A loud noise filled the place. It sucked up some violets, including the vase. Turn it off, Ernie cried. But the man didn't hear him. Then it sucked up a volleyball, lying right near him. It sucked up some videos. Then a bottle of varnish. Then a big plate of vegetables. Even the garnish. Vitamins. Vinegar. A violin, too. Even a valentine that said, I love you. Ernie sprang to the vacuum and turned the thing off. It gave a loud splutter and then a small cough.
No, thank you,
said Ernie. He showed him the door.
Wait,
said his visitor.
There's just one thing more.
Then he opened his vest.
For a very small fee, perhaps I could sell you this nice letter V.
W. Bert wonders why. When I'm gazing out my window, I like to wonder why. Most things fall down instead of up, and why the birds can fly. When grown-ups hurry off to work, I wonder what they do. I wonder what I want to be. Do you wonder too? I wonder where the dinos went and what's in outer space. And how come Harry's kitty cat has whiskers on her face? I wonder why a whale's so big and why a worm's so small. I wonder why some trees are short while others grow so tall. Why does a spider spin its web? A doggy wag its tail? What makes it snow in wintertime? What makes it rain and hail? Now, if you want an answer, I'll tell you where to look. Walk over to the library. The answer's in a book.
X. Grover looks for X. Hello there. It is I, Grover the Explorer. Today we are trying to find the letter X. Shall we examine our map? There it is. X marks the spot. X is an extra important letter. X begins the words xylophone and X-ray. If you are an excellent explorer, such as myself, you can find X at the end of a word, like box, or in the middle of a word, like tuxedo. Taxi! Pardon me, sir. Have you seen the letter X? Excuse me. Explorer coming through. I see 6 saxophones, but no X. This certainly has been an exciting expedition, but I expected to find the X. Can you find the X?
Y. Yippee for Y. Big Bird's feathers are bright yellow. And his yo-yo's yellow too. Ernie's feeling sleepy, so he yawns the whole day through. Cookie Monster's smiling. Inside his fuzzy tummy are 15 cups of yogurt. Each one of them was yummy. Zoe rides her hobby horse. Yippee! She yells. Yahoo! Barkley's playing in the yard. He'd love to play with you. Yesterday was Oscar's day. He was feeling very lucky. It was his rotten birthday, and his presents all were yucky. Bert is making letters. He knows his alphabet. Which letter is he making now? Have you guessed it yet? Z. Zoe's Z book. Oh, Zoe, called her sitter. It's time to go to bed. Oh, zounds! Oh, zoot! It couldn't be. I'd rather play instead. I'm playing. I'm a zookeeper. I'm tending to my zoo. Zookeepers don't have time for bed. There's much too much to do. Now, zip off to your bath, my dear, the babysitter said. But I was in a zany mood and zigzagged off instead. I blew big bubbles in my bath and popped them all with zest. I zoomed a sailboat through the waves and capsized all the rest. I zippered up my sleep suit. My sitter tucked me in. I cuddled with my zebra doll, the quilt pulled to my chin. Are you asleep? The sitter called. You've had a busy day. But Zoe, zapped and zonking out, had just one thing to say.